Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're once again watching Astroteric TV. I'll be your one and only host, the Astro Guru. And it wouldn't be Astroteric TV without the twin. Where have you been? You feel me? But anyway, today's topic of discussion. So you fumbled your girlfriend or boyfriend. Go pick them up. All right? I know we've all seen a football game before. Today's Sunday. But I know we've all seen a football game before. When you running with the ball and they hit you real hard and you get it back. Get it back, okay? You fumbled it. Get it back and keep going to the house. Like, you feel me? Don't sit around talking about, man, I fumbled the ball, man. Dang, yo, I really lost out on a good one with that one. Like, no, go and get that person back. You have just come to a realization of value. You realized you had something valuable. You treated it like it wasn't valuable. But now you know that it is valuable. It's not going to lose any value. Go get it. It's still valuable. Treat it like when you lose $20 on the floor. Don't you backtrace your steps? Well, drop that 20 at. Like, I know I went in my pocket here. Let me go back to the store and see if I even got... Yeah, you do it then. Do it with people too. You understand? Do it with people too. Everything starts from people because everything came from a person. This in my hand, these wipes came from a person. Okay? So, treat people like they're valuable because they are. And if you can't treat a person like they have value because you don't see where they have value at, then find you somebody else to be around. Don't stand around treating people like... Don't stand around devaluing people because you don't know the value in yourself or you don't know where the value is in them. You want to bring everything up. You want to build everything up, okay? So, in order to bring everything up, sometimes you don't got to bring it up. You can just leave it alone. Allow it to maintain. Allow it to sustain. Okay? Let it stay where it's at. Okay? That way, you don't bring it down. You want to bring it up. It's just like building a building. Today, we can't build the whole building. So we'll build what we can, leave it there, come back and build on top of that. Okay? But if every time we building, somebody's taking a brick out, we're never going to get the building built. You understand? So, you fumbled your girlfriend or boyfriend. Sometimes when you go back to pick them up, you will find that they no longer want to be cradled by you. Like, no, get back. I'll switch the person out. I'll switch you out because you're the problem. But some people are very loving. And although you may be the problem, once you come to that realization, you can change your behavior and you can no longer be a problem. So you got, relationships. Dads and mothers, children, every interaction, all interactions between human beings are relationships, okay? Now, there's relationships between you and inanimate objects as well. Your relationship to your car. If you leave your keys somewhere, you're going back to get your keys. So, when it comes to these holidays, or when it comes to birthdays and things like that. Basically, special occasions. When it comes to special occasions, you want your significant other and or your husband, you want your spouse to, okay, let's say this. You celebrate Christmas, she doesn't celebrate Christmas. Well, guess what? You want gifts on Christmas. You want to, give gifts and receive gifts. You want to be merry in the festivities, in the spirit of the holiday. She doesn't because she's been, you feel me, either in a family or religion or, things like that. So just, just decides she doesn't want to do that. Oh, that just might be who she is as a person. She says, it's a pagan holiday. I don't want to celebrate it this time. Okay, cool. No problem. Now, there's a disconnect simply because what if y'all got kids together? Or, during the holidays, do you go be merry and festive with your family and whatnot and just leave her around? Like, these are things that people need to talk about because there's a way to relate. Okay? There's a way to relate. So, as a woman, you fumbled your boyfriend. Whether you just simply weren't ready for what he was ready for at the time he was ready for it, and you told him you wanted to separate, or if you went to see if the grass was greener on the other side and it wasn't, now you want to, come back, things like that, or however it goes. But there's an honest conversation that has to be had. Like, there's that little honest conversation in the middle. There's a lot of like, yo, when me and you was together, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't appreciate the person you was, and I decided to go mess with somebody else. But I came to find that I really do love you, and you really are a good person for me to be with, and the grass is not greener on the other side. Like, that's simple. Simply said. That person now has the option to either say, okay, that's cool, we can do that, or they have the option to say, well, what you did, I can't forgive. And although we might not be together, we can still be cordial, be friends and whatnot. Definitely, wish you the best. You are somebody that, I was, into it with. Like, so that goes back to the apologies video. Apologizing wrongly and correctly. But as far as just fumbling, if you do it fast enough, you won't have to really apologize. You have to take accountability and responsibility for your actions, but it'll be small. Because it's like, oh, you just did it. While the person is still hurt or while the person is still grieving the situation, you hurry up and get back. But you don't want them. It's like knocking somebody down on the floor. You push somebody down on the floor. If you hurry up and help them up off the floor, then they're quicker to be like, okay, maybe it was an accident, or maybe he didn't know, or like, But if I push you on the floor and I don't come back till next week to pick you up, guess what? You're not on the floor no more. You're still mad at me because I pushed you on the floor. And you're wondering in your head, like, what did he even push me on the floor for? What did I do to this person? Like, is this person just a mean person? Now it's harder to connect back because you didn't even explain or express that you were sorry. You didn't take accountability and responsibility. There are plenty of people like that. They will never do it. Don't expect them to do it. Just go on about your life. Be merry and be happy, okay? Leave them in the abyss. Shout out to Dope King Divinity. We call those people Abyss Life. You feel me? Abyss Life. They living deep down in the trenches of the dungeons of the world. But, yeah. So, hurry up and pick the person up. You understand? Especially if it was an accident. It's just like when you out at the club and whatnot, you bump somebody, you spill a drink, oh, my fault, bro. Like, for some people, you could just say, hey, I'm sorry. For some people, you got to say, hell, you want me to get you another drink? Like, you can't tell people how to feel, especially about things that you've done to them. Understand? How you mad at me for being mad at you for something that you did to me? That's crazy. That's just crazy. But, of course, today's Sunday. Thank God for another day above ground. 'Cause every day above ground is a good one. And be sure to pray tonight. Every night if you can. I just, I don't want to force too much on anyone. But, till next time.